Hi, my name is Sean Gillespie. I'm an alumnus of Milton High School from the class of 2010, and I wanted to take some time and talk about computer science and computer science classes and computer science as a whole. It's something I'm really passionate about personally in my own life. So I graduated from Milton High School in 2010, and in 2009, when I was a junior, I took Mrs. Crow's AP Computer Science course, and I loved it so much that I stuck with it all through college. I majored in computer science at Georgia Tech, and I graduated, and now in 2015 I'm a software engineer for Microsoft working in Seattle, Washington. So what I do at Microsoft, I'm a software engineer, which means that I am an individual contributor. I contribute code and ideas for the compiler for one of our programming languages that we use at Microsoft. So I am and what we say by individual contributor, I'm a person that I have no one reporting to me. I'm just a guy who writes code and comes up with ideas, and that's something that I really like personally. It's really interesting. You have a lot of interesting problems, tons of interesting problems. It's like solving a puzzle every day when you go into work. That's something I really enjoy. But I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. I want to talk about why I think it's important for people to take computer science courses, regardless of what you're interested in. So computer science, when you kind of hear it, you think of like you think of like the movie computer hackers or the programming nerds that sit in their basement and code all day. And that's not really what computer science is all about. I mean, computer science is just a way of thinking differently about the structure of the world around you. It's sort of the thing about the applications of computing to every field that you could possibly think of. I mean, you can use computer science for anything. Computer science is pivotal in things like finance. There's things like the science and data crunching and data analysis, and anything you can think of is something you can apply computer science to. And I think it's really important that everybody know at least a little bit about computer science, because at least in the past 10, 20, 30 years or so, it's become so pervasive in our culture that everything is technology. And technology touches everything. The things like our smartphones now, it's completely unprecedented in our world. And it's really important, I think, that people understand sort of what computer science brings to the world and how you can use it in things that aren't necessarily computer programming jobs. I think the most interesting way that people are using computer science nowadays is in the sciences, as engineers or either research scientists or things that are using computer science to do all sorts of number crunching that they would have to do by hand now, that they would have to do by hand before. Now they can use this computer to do what used to take such a long time in the past. They can do almost instantaneously now. It's really, I think, at least taking a computer science course really makes you think about how much we rely on computing in our world and how useful it is in all these different contexts, and how you can apply it to whatever it is that you are interested in, being arts or music, arts and sciences, any kind of finance, management, business, all these things that you may be interested in or maybe not be interested in. You can apply computer science to all of these things. So personally, in my job, I'm responsible for coding pretty much exclusively. I use the C# programming language, and I'm working on a compiler, a program that translates the code from our language that we have into code that can run directly on a computer. So it's a job that it's very theoretically heavy. There is a lot of the stuff that I learned in school I use every single day. It is very heavy on the theory, very heavy on the math even. But it's something that I personally really enjoy, and I think that's the beauty of computer science, is that you can, even if you're interested in math and the math side of computer science, you can go that route, and you can find enough material to keep you learning for the rest of your life. And if you're not really interested in the math, you're more interested in the practical application. Oh man, there's all sorts of things that you could do with that in computer science. So yeah, I mean, that's just what I wanted to share. I would be happy to, if anybody wants to talk to me personally about my experiences in computer science, I'd be happy to talk. You could just talk to Mrs. Crow, and she'll put you in contact if you have any questions or anything. I think that it's really it's a really unique opportunity that in high school we have the opportunity to learn about computer science. It's really early, and a lot of computer scientists don't really start until college, even or later, 25, 30, later in life. And it's a really great opportunity that you can start so young. And if you're really interested in it, there is a whole lot of amazing things that you can do while still in high school. To really just have fun with it. You can mess around with images, you can edit movies, you can make music, you can do pretty much anything that you'd like to do with computers. So thanks for listening. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and